What is up, viewer out there watching this video? Larrock's back here, but this time, some random gameplay commentary of really, I don't know what gameplay is in the background. I'm recording this piece of commentary before I record the gameplay. It's not a good habit, I know, guys, but so be it. That's what I'm doing right here. And today, I'm gonna be announcing the fact that school is coming up, so that means YouTube will be slowed down. Or is school really coming back? That is the big question. As you guys know, I live here in Vancouver, British Columbia. I actually said Vancouver for some reason. That's weird. Vancouver, British Columbia, and ever since June or May or whatever, I forgot, the teachers here have been on strike against the government. Basically, they've been saying, hey, give us more money, or else we'll go on this strike, and then the whole thing has been escalating, and it eventually led to us actually having to cancel school weeks early. And we actually ended up having our last day of school on June 17th, when it was supposed to be like June 20-something. Doesn't seem too long, but it was like the late 20s, so like we had to actually cancel school about or a week and a little bit before we were actually supposed to end school, and that was all because of this strike. And this strike, they've been negotiating with the government, the teachers they have, throughout the summer, and they still haven't settled on anything. Today, I'm recording this commentary, on August 28th, so right now, I don't know whether or not I'll have school or not, but there's supposed to be like a meeting tomorrow or whatever, I really don't know the specifics, on the 29th, and they will decide like some big thing there. And if they can't negotiate something, they'll have to tell the entire province of British Columbia and state that there's going to be no school, because they have to have notice a few days before the school day in question arrives. So if there's like something that's happening on like the 5th or whatever, they have to tell us before before it happens. I think it's 3 days, I'm not really sure, but anyways, I don't really know. Hopefully there's something settled tomorrow on the 29th, because I really do want to go back to school. It's so weird. I am a very freaking weird person. You'd think that for some kid who loves to sit at home, play video games, record his video games, talk on a microphone, put that commentary on top of his video games, and publish that on the internet, that I'd be one of those kids that'd be like, oh yeah, no school, I love it, yes, I get to stay at home and record videos all day. But no, I like school, and it's really, really weird. I just can't wait to go back and see everybody again. It's gonna be such a big freaking hole of ambiguity, fascination, allure, all that freaking stuff. Popularity, academics, it's just weird. I loved the community aspect of school. I really have. Even though I'm usually like somewhere, I'm guessing near the middle or the bottom of the popularity chain, it's always good to observe. I've noticed that. It's always been a hobby of mine to observe the actions, and all the other activities being done within, the whole community, whether that be the kids at the very bottom of the popular chain or the kids at the very top, which is actually really entertaining, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens with those kids. If you guys go to school, or if you've went to school, actually most of you guys have probably got an education, right? You guys know that there's a lot of drama that happens, and it's all fun to watch and listen to, and it's always really fun to talk with your friends about it after school and pitch your 2 cents in. But anyways, we might not get this opportunity for the next few days. There's been lots of rumors going around British Columbia saying that school might actually start in October. October! Yeah, you heard that right, October! Freaking school's gonna start in October, like why? Why? Just settle something right now. We want to go back to school, at least some of us do. I take that back. A lot of us British Columbians probably don't want to go back to school, but I do. There's some students out there who want to go to school, and you're depriving these students of their education. So why don't you just freaking negotiate something right now, settle something, and make school come back the date that it's supposed to be. We've already missed out on about 10 days of school because of the strike before summer started, and don't you think it would be really inappropriate to deprive kids of their education for an entire freaking month! October! October! It's supposed to start in September, but it might actually start in October. October, a full freaking month! Like, come on, government. Just give the teachers what they want, or teachers, just move to Alberta if you want more money. You don't see all these other, jobs and whatever, like engineers, doctors, all these people going on strike because they want more money, cause BC, their payouts are lower than Alberta, which is literally just a few kilometers to the east. Well, at least from where my standpoint is. It's actually borderline if you count the entire province of British Columbia, but that's not the point. If you want more money, just move to freaking Alberta. You don't see all these other doctors and whatnot saying, hey, we want more money, we're gonna stop working, and we're gonna go on strike because we want more money from the government. It's only the teachers. It's not just the teachers that get paid lower than the other provinces, it's all the jobs in BC, at least I'm pretty sure. And you see these teachers going like, hey, we want more money, so we're gonna go on a strike and we're gonna deprive kids of their education, and we're gonna deprive these senior students who are in grade 12 who are going to freaking university of their education, and we're making them miss out on very valuable days of school where they will learn things that they will need in the future, but they're not gonna be able to learn because of our strike. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna get more money in the process. And what they do is they get a whole bunch of parents saying, hey, I want my kid to go back to school because he's missing out on valuable education. If it was a grade 12 parent, or a grade 12, grade 12 parent, a parent of a grade 12 student, they'd be even more pissed. Hey, my son's going to university in a few months. You're depriving him of this valuable education that he should be in the know about, but he won't be in the know about because he's not going to school and because you're on a freaking strike. That's what they do. They wait for the parents to say all that crazy stuff. Then they're like, oh, see, the parents want us to go back to teaching, so please give us more money, government. And the government's just saying, nope, nope, nope. And it's all madness. Alright, now listen up. If there's one part in the video, I said one part, if there's one part in the video that I want you to listen to the most, it would probably be this one, so listen up. I know that the government was being dumb. The government was all, like, they took away all their rights and everything, like class size and all that other stuff. I'm not really gonna get into much detail about that. And the teachers are mad now, like, they took away 10% of their paychecks and all this stuff. The government was really the one who was at fault in this situation. Although I know the cases, I know that they did this, I know that the government took away a whole bunch of the teachers' possessions, well, not really possessions, more like, money and other stuff, like, as I said, like the class size and everything. There's also more, I'm not gonna get into detail about that. And the teachers, they are striking back for their rights to get that 10% in their paycheck and to get that, the rights to, or of ownership, I believe. I really don't know of those other things that I mentioned, like, as I said, class sizes and whatnot. I know there's more, but I'm not gonna talk about that, okay? That earlier section of the video was pretty much my round on the teachers. Now, on the government, you guys suck. Give the teachers what they freaking want so they can go back to teaching the kids. I'm 99% sure that the BC government wouldn't want BC to grow into a generation of kids who didn't get any education because they took away some of the teachers' rights and some of their money as well. As I said earlier in the video, they striked previously. The teachers striked, I believe it was a few years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And it's still the exact same thing. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. The government still has, they still haven't given back the stuff that they took away a long time ago from the teachers, and now the teachers are getting sick of it, so they're striking again. It's a full-on strike, and there's gonna be no school because of it if it continues. So, yeah, that is just, like, the government sucks. The teachers, I can understand why the teachers want to do this strike and everything. I can understand, it's completely logical in my mind, but I don't think it would be necessary to carry this strike to a point where school starts in October. So yeah, if it has to start in October, then all the students will just have to suck it up. This rent will be for nothing. The government might not even listen to this. I'm pretty sure none of the teachers or the government will listen to this, because this video probably has a title like "School's Coming Back," so YouTube's gonna be slowed down. Like, let's face it, I didn't put anything that relates to the subject of ranting about the teachers and the government in the title, so no one's gonna click on it, hopefully. But whatever. Point is, teachers want more money, they want more rights, and they're striking on it. The strike has been going on for a long time. The government refuses to give back all this stuff that they took a long time ago, rights and money, back to the teachers. So the government sucks, the teachers want it more. Teachers, if you, just some quick tips in life. I know you shouldn't be taking tips from a 14-year-old commentator on the internet, but if you want more money, move to Alberta. It's right east, and you get more money. That's, like, I'm not sure about the rights and everything, like class size and, children that have some disabilities. I'm not sure about those kinds of rights, but you get more money. And money is one of the prime focuses that's being pursued, right? Along with the other rights. So, yeah. Government, please just give the teachers what they want. You took it away from them. Now they just want it back, so give it back. Come on. As I said earlier, I'm pretty sure the BC government doesn't want our generation of children and students to grow up into a whole bunch of adults who don't know how to calculate the Pythagorean theorem. Like, seriously, we're gonna be losing our education because of this strike, and it's all because the government took away all this stuff, and yeah, it's just bad. School, please come back. The 29th is tomorrow. That's when they'll decide on something, I think, or whatever. They're actually gonna... I don't even know if they're gonna decide on anything. I think they're going to have, like, a meeting of some sort. I have no idea. I can't speak for the government and the teachers of British Columbia, because I'm not a part of either party. I'm just on the outside, speculating, looking through the inside, and watching these two parties party it out, fight over and over again, negotiating the same thing that they did a few years ago. Like, come on. Oh well. I really don't know what gameplay's in the background, and that's gonna be a problem. Hope you guys enjoyed this little, rant thing. School might be coming back, or it might. Keyword might. But if it does, September 2nd will be our first day back. And, well, I was actually going to upload this video, on the 30th, but I believe that it would be really appropriate to upload it on the 28th. So, yeah. Today is the 28th. You guys are watching this video on the 28th. This video is being uploaded on the 28th, and I really don't know what's gonna happen, guys. Like, seriously. As I said, tomorrow, August 29th, why did I almost said July 29th. August 29th is when they're going to, have a meeting of some sort, and that's where they'll do all of their talking and whatnot, and then, maybe school will come back. Maybe it will. If it does, September 2nd is our first day, and my only request, if anybody from the government or from the Teachers Guild is listening to this video, just freaking negotiate something. Some students want to go back to school, and I guarantee you that most parents don't want their kids missing out on education for another full month. Well, not another full month, but for a full month. Adding up with the former 10 days that was wasted also before school ended last year, so yeah. But the main point of this video I wanted to make wasn't actually a big rant on the teachers union and whatever. It was actually just to tell you guys that I'm gonna be recording less videos. That's it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video too. Posting salvage rolls like that, subscribe to Larry9 Gaming. I actually really say my outro so fast, it's so hard to comprehend. And bye.